Time to bring the bass back.
Mix is the beat of our culture. Our stories.
So I see myself having a couple number one albums.
Spotlighting inspiring content from Generation Mix. The next generation of creators, artists, and filmmakers. Our music. Discover fresh artists first from around the world. Uniquely Filipino.
It's hard to get this energy anywhere else.
Mix is the beat of our culture.
Hey everyone, welcome to this MYXclusive interview. I'm VJ IE and we have 4 artists joining us today from different parts of the world. So first up, we have an internationally renowned singer from Hong Kong. Please welcome Susan Wong.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
Hi, Susan. How are you? Please greet everyone watching right now.
It's very, very cold today in Hong Kong. Suddenly, the temperature dropped to just 13 degrees. So we're hovering in the cold. And Christmas is coming, so I don't know. I'm a bit of a holiday mood already, even though it's only November.
You can feel it, huh? Because of the temperature. Well, it's great that you're indoors safe. So hopefully you can talk to us later about your song with one of our artists here in the Philippines. We have Cebu-based singer-songwriter JoeVince.
Yeah, hello everyone. Hello, hopefully you have a good day today. So yeah, hello sa mga Bisaya dyan and all from Cebu and southern part of the Philippines.
Joe, can you greet in Cebuano?
Sure. Hello sa tanang Bisaya diha. Ayong hapon sa tanan unta nga nakakaon na mo og ay mo pagutom ha. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joe. All right, we have 2 more artists. They have collaborated for the song Maybe Don't. The first one is actually a UK-based Filipino artist who is in Laguna right now. Please welcome Chlara.
Howdy, guys. Thank you for having me. It's nice to see you guys today.
Clara, is it Clara or Clara?
Oh, it depends on how you want to pronounce it. Either way, it's fine. But yeah, my mom calls me Chlara.
Clara, I knew it because you're from the UK.
Yeah.
Clara, I will call you Clara from now on.
Cool.
All right, now Clara collaborated with a rising singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist. He was actually also a finalist for The Clash, and he's in Cavite right now. Please welcome Nef Medina.
Hello, guys. Hello.
Hi, Nef. Bati ka naman sa lahat ng nanonood ngayon.
And hello po sa inyong lahat. I hope you guys are doing well. And hello.
There you go. Okay, so hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this MYXclusive interview. So let's get right to it. Let's talk about these amazing songs that you guys collaborated on. Let's start with Two Lonely People. Susan and Joe, how did this collaboration come about? Like, did you guys know each other beforehand or did you just meet for this song?
Joe, you go.
How did we start it? Like, actually, our manager offered a collaboration to us, and then to Susan Wong, and I was so like excited for it because I haven't tried any collaboration with someone with my songwriting and other stuff. Yeah. 'Cause I was
Okay.
always thinking that I could write songs for my own only, not for other
Mhm.
people. Yeah.
Oh, so you specifically wrote this song with someone else in mind joining you, or did you
Mhm.
originally write this for yourself?
No, we have a collaboration. Like we work together for it.
So you
Mm.
guys wrote the song together.
Yes.
Well, actually, what came about was COVID.
Uh huh.
So a lot of people got stuck at home, and I really, well, not me personally, but a lot of my friends who are in relationships, long-term relationships, they were suffering a bit of some relationship problems because they were
Mm-hmm.
always stuck together at home. So when the situation got better and people started being allowed to hang out again, like go out for restaurants and go
Mm-hmm.
drinking, I kind of heard a lot of stories amongst my friends that there was a lot of relationships like infidelities happening around because I think people
Mm-hmm.
was just like too bored at home with their partners. So
Yes.
it happened to my friend. So that kind of gave me the vision or the topic to write a song about two lonely people being both in a relationship, but yet at that point, at that particular moment, just needed another person and want to be
Mm-hmm.
loved again. And when I wrote the lyrics, my manager says, "Hey, why not you collaborate the song with Joe?" So we just started humming a few lines, and I sang a few lines, and Joe, backed up the guitar, and then he hummed a few lines, and we basically had the song done within how many minutes, Joe?
I think in 30 or yeah, I don't know. More than
What? And this
We
was
did it.
over
We
on
did it in
Zoom.
30 minutes. I must say, yes.
and she was drunk too.
Who was drunk? You or
You
me?
were drinking. You were drinking. You love writing songs when you're drinking.
Right. It kind of helps a bit.
Yeah.
So
True.
Mhm.
we went really well. So it just came about 30 minutes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's hard enough to write when you're in the same room together, but what more online? Like this was done, virtually. You just collaborated, you put your minds together even though you're in different parts of the world. So that is amazing. All right. So but let me just backtrack a little bit. How is it like for you, Susan, to be knowing that you would be collaborating with a Filipino artist? Like, what was your first reaction to that? And did you know of Joe beforehand?
I heard a few songs that Joe released. I love his voice. Honestly,
Oh.
his voice is very sexy. Okay, and so when my manager said, "Hey, do you want to work with Minz?" I said, "Why not?" And we kind of, the chemistry just came about musically because we kind of could follow each other's flow through the phrasing, the rhythm. So it was a very easy collaboration. And honestly, in my opinion, I love working with Filipino musicians or artists because you guys are well known for your musicality. All
Oh,
right.
thanks for saying that.
In no doubt, in Hong Kong, everybody loves or really appreciates Filipino artists and musicians. So I highly value musicians from Philippines. So it was great to be able to work with you.
Oh, have you ever worked with some other Filipino artists before? Which ones?
Um, Me for the Filipino artists so
Yes,
far.
Susan.
If for writing composition wise, Joe is the first artist, but in previous, I had some music producers and arrangers, which my music company kind of liaised me with them as well. Yeah,
Okay.
and actually, in my past albums, there were a few songs I recorded in Manila. Yeah, so
Really? Oh,
yeah,
wow. Mhm.
close
So
ties
this
with the Philippines.
exactly. Well, our countries really are close to each other anyway, so I think it's just like an hour away. So it's great to know that you've been here and you've worked with Filipino artists as well. Joe,
Mm.
what is your reaction to what Susan said about your voice being sexy?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank
And
you.
how would you describe Susan's voice? Like, what can you say about her music as well?
Drunk.
Re- nah, really classic. I love playing jazz. I love listening to jazz, and she's the perfect person for that collaboration. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
No, Joe
And
thinks
now,
I'm a bit older because I'm like a jazz singer. You know,
No, no,
she
no,
views jazz singer as older.
no.
it's the more polite term. No, just kidding. But now that we have your collaboration out, we saw the lyric video. Are there any plans on doing an official music video for this? I know it's hard because you're in different parts of the world, but are there some plans here and there to make one?
Well, if the COVID situation allows me to travel, for sure I will. But then again, the drawing video was quite unique. I thought, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if I get a chance to, I'll definitely come over and make a music video. In fact, one of my last video for the other song I did, I filmed it in Cebu.
Oh.
Did you
Oh,
know
and
that,
that's
Joe?
exactly where
Yeah, yeah,
Joe
yeah.
is
Yeah.
from. Wow.
Uh, Don't Dream Is Over. I filmed it in Cebu.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I
So,
think there's a huge possibility of this coming true. A music video for Two Lonely People. We'll be waiting for that. But now let's go to Maybe Don't by Clara and Nef Medina. Hi, Clara and Nef. Okay, please take us
Hello.
through the process. How did this collaboration come about? I know you've already worked together for A Whole New World. You've covered that
Hmm.
before together. So where did the idea of doing a cover of Maybe Don't come about?
Actually, I think it's from Clara, right?
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
Clara.
randomly heard the song on YouTube because I follow Maisie Peters a lot because I love her voice. And then once I heard the song that she did with JP Sax, I thought I really, really want to sing that. And I tried to think of someone who I thought would be perfect to sing it with. And I asked Nef if he would be interested in doing it. And yeah, so I'm really happy that Nef agreed to do it with me.
Oh, and Nef, when Clara first offered you this collaboration, what was your first reaction? Because I read somewhere that it took some convincing for Clara to do this. So, Nef, why didn't you immediately say yes to this?
I mean, like I just had some like personal struggles before. Like it's not that I don't want to like do the collaboration, but
Mm-hmm.
long story. But I mean, like it's a song that's long overdue. But I'm glad that it happened right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's such a great collaboration. Your chemistry is
Thank you.
undeniable. We love the sound. I mean, you totally made it your own. So please tell us about the process of how you did this and what the message of the song is.
I think like the message of the song is like when you find someone that you really like, you shouldn't really try to push them away. And at the end of the day, when you're with the perfect someone, no matter how hard you push them away, they'll always try to reel you back in and like tell you that maybe you shouldn't try to push me away. And I
Mhm.
feel like it's a good message for people these days, where like people who are a bit afraid of like committing to a relationship or trying to make something work just because of their fear of maybe it not working out in the future. So yeah, I think it's
Mhm.
a good story. It's a good meaning to the song.
And it's very relatable. There are a lot of people who are
Mm,
afraid to take that step when they like someone. They'll stop calling and everything, what we call self sabotaging. So
Yeah.
I think it's very relatable. How about for you, Nef? What can you say about this song?
Actually, what's funny is like the first time that they offered me to do this collaboration, like I actually didn't know about the song. So it's kind of like, okay, how am I gonna do this? But I listened to the song, and as she said, like it's pretty relatable, and it's not that hard to. I mean, like, show my emotions through my singing and all that, and it was fun actually to do it. And it's ironic because the song is not that high, but it's a bit challenging for me to record alone. Like I
Mm,
had a million takes to get the perfect like emotion because like we recorded alone in a different place.
Yeah.
Like me, I recorded in my own studio, so I had like a million takes to get it right.
Because
So,
when we
but it was a fun
recorded,
challenge.
um, Yeah, because when we recorded A Whole New World, we were actually together in the studio.
Yeah.
So we were able to like listen to each other and then play off of each other's energies. But this time around, because of COVID, we couldn't be in the studio together, and because we both live pretty far, so we had to record things on our own in different places.
Yeah. So basically, I got the recording, and then like I just sang over it. So I had to like perfectly match it, like the emotions and all that. So it's a bit hard, but it's fun.
So the heavier burden was on you because
Yeah.
she just did her part, and then it's up to you to match her voice.
Yeah, and she
Sorry,
knows the
Nef.
song very well, so it's fine. It's fine. So I
But
mean,
you
I'm
know,
happy how it
your
turned
hard
out.
work paid off. I mean,
Yeah.
your cover is such a beautiful one,
Thank
and you
you.
even had
Thanks.
a music video for it done. So can you tell us about the concept of this, and who were the people that you asked to be on this? Clara, I have a feeling these were your friends, or it looked like it wasn't in the Philippines. Where was this shot?
I have no clue. Actually, yeah, because I've to be honest, I've been busy like with other things, like personal things around. So Evo Sound just like they just sent me, our label just sent me a video, and they said, "Oh, we have this concept, maybe you'd like it." And then they said, "Do you want to check it out?" And then when I saw the video, it kind of matched perfectly with the lyrics. So I was just like, "Oh, cool! How did that happen?" And then they just like, yeah, they sent it to me. I don't know if they sent it to Nef too, but when they sent it to me, I was like, "Oh, it kind of works," even though I don't know who these people are, but it looks like it works with the story. So yeah, let's go with it.
Well, it seemed like it was shot in a different country, so I automatically assumed, okay, so maybe this was in the UK,
Yeah.
and these are your friends, Clara. I mean, it looks like it was shot in a very cold country.
Yeah.
Because it has a cool temperature to it, cool tone.
Yeah.
But wow, that's such a revelation. But we actually have someone from Evo Sound in the backstage, so maybe Eyes can like clarify to us
Yeah.
where this was shot, where the location was, who the people were, and maybe the concept. But while we wait for that, okay, the Clara, I mentioned earlier that you're here in the Philippines now.
Yeah.
How long have you been here, and are you here for good, or are you coming back to the UK?
I've been here for quite a while now, but I usually just go back to the UK to like visit family, and if I need to fix up any like documents or paperwork, so pretty much. But yeah, I like it here in the Philippines, so I'm staying here, and yeah, I don't know really what the future holds for me since COVID's a bit of a tricky pony, but we'll see. Hopefully things will work out and we can start to travel a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. So it's great that you're still doing music here. Let's talk about your solo project, I Wanna Love Ya. So can you tell us about this song?
So I Wanna Love Ya is something that I wrote during the pandemic. It's just one of those things where I was a little bit bored, and then I was just asking a bunch of friends for random chords, and someone just gave me like a little random riff, and then I was like, oh, okay. And then I tried it out, and then I played with it, and then I kind of created my own from hearing that, because I ended up just playing the guitar the whole day, and then I just wrote that song. It's a little bit racy, it's a little bit sensual, seductive, but yeah, I think to be honest, I think because a lot of people have been stuck at home, they've been lost in their own thoughts, and yeah, that was kind of my little escape for how to process those kinds of thoughts. So yeah.
Sounds like, you know, the continuation of Two Lonely People.
Yeah.
After Two Lonely People, I Wanna Love Ya. Listen to that, guys, in that order. Okay, speaking of Two Lonely People, Susan, we know you also have some plans for your music. I know your Filipino fans would love to hear about them. So what can we expect from you for 2022?
Well, I am coordinating my next album, which is like a jazz album. And I am using a Japanese producer and a Japanese jazz saxophonist to help me with the arrangements. And my dream was to actually fly to Tokyo, stay there for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and experience the recording studios and record my new album. So I'm
Mhm.
still waiting for that to happen. So I'm going to slow down this project so that I can somehow make it to Japan and do what I want to do. So, but at the moment, I'm still working on the arrangements, and hopefully in 2022, I can get to Tokyo, record, and release it by end of 2022. Yeah, that's my plan.
Yay! It sounds so far away, but guys, time flies.
Time
And
flies.
yes, next thing you know, Susan's album will be here. Okay, how about Joe? Joe, you have a lot of fans in the comment section. I'm not sure if you're able to read them, but
Yeah.
it seems like you brought your whole barangay here. But okay, what's next for you, Joe?
Next or currently, I released Laro.
Ah,
Yun.
yes.
So I was so happy that finally I released that song, and hopefully
Mhm.
all of you could listen to it. It's a really, how do you call this, modernized song, but with a sound like 80s or 90s, I guess. And yeah,
Oh,
for the
wow.
next, I'm gonna be releasing 3 songs, I guess, in one uh an album, and that's all for it. And
Will that be for this year or next year? The
next
three
year,
songs.
next year.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. And can you tell us a little bit about Laro? Laro, Susan, is a Filipino word for play. There. So
Yeah.
what is Laro about, Joe?
Para siyang takot ka sa relasyon, so you try to flirt with someone, then you realize na in love ka na pala. And so gano'n, parang uso 'yan ngayon, eh. Mm,
Okay. So let me just translate that a little bit. So
mm.
it's about someone who's afraid of committing into a relationship. So that someone just decides to play around, but then eventually falls in love.
I didn't know
Okay.
you were a
So
player,
yeah.
Joe.
No, I'm not. It's not written for me.
Is it about a friend, Joe?
Maybe,
You see,
maybe,
maybe it's about
maybe.
you.
No, it's not about me.
No.
I
I don't
love the
always flirt
chemistry
with
between
myself.
you two, Susan and
Yeah,
Joe.
and you still owes me a song.
Yeah, I got, I
Mhm.
think,
Yeah,
how many
you got
songs?
that. Yeah.
Mm. Yes. I owe I
No, you
owe her
still
a
owes
song.
me another song that we have to collaborate together.
Mm.
So
I think
Mhm.
me and Clara too have a cover, right?
Yeah. We
Soon.
have a cover coming up soon too. So yeah, I'm very fortunate. I've worked with everyone here. I've worked with Susan. I got to sing. I was a backup singer for her at one of her concerts in. I think
Bangkok,
it was
wasn't it?
Bangkok. Yeah, I was in Bangkok, and then I
Woo!
got to work with Nef. So we did a collaboration, and we just released another one, and now I get to work with Joe as well with a new cover, which is coming out I think soon. So yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what song this is?
Ano nga yun?
Um,
Nakalimutan ko.
si Joe, 'di ba?
Ano yun? Anong kanta yun? I forgot, eh.
Ay,
Parang,
nakalimutan na.
oh,
You forgot.
Because like actually kasi ito, we like decided to record din ng, I think it was last like, a couple of months ago pa, and then we
Mhm.
kind of just left it on the table, and then we kind of forgot about it, and then recently our label kind of just like reminded us, hey, do you guys plan on finishing this the cover of our
mhm.
song? So it's by I think it's Anne Marie and Nail
Yeah.
Horan.
Niall Horan.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So
Mhm.
yeah, and then they reminded us. So I recorded my no, Joe recorded his part, and then I had to do what Neff had to do with me, where I had to work on top of Joe's voice and follow
Payback
Joe,
time.
yeah, his lead instead. So yeah, I feel Neff's pain when he said
Mhm.
kanina na ano, it was hard to kasi kailangan sunod na sunod like perfectly with the other person's
Yes.
voice. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so wow, you've worked with everyone here. Nice. All right, I think we'll go to Nef now. Nef, tell us about Movie Star.
Um, it's actually, I think, like a start of a new sound for me. Because before, parang I would say na medyo nag-start kasi ako ng pop ballad talaga, like in terms of
Mm-hmm.
singing. So in terms of songwriting naman, parang lagi ako nagsusulat and then I always end up not finishing it because I was like, eto ba talaga yung gusto ko? Or parang may maririnig akong ibang artist and then nagugulo na naman yung isip ko of like what genre I want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos, nakapag-release ako actually ng 2 songs pero it's a bit ballad-ish pa din. So I would say na this song is different from what I have online right now. So parang I would say this is a sound that I really want and ngayon lang ako siguro nagkaroon ng courage to finally do it, and it's a personal song kasi it's actually written for me. So it's a weird title, like first time ko nag-title ng parang hindi masyadong self-explanatory kasi usually like yung songs ko before is like patawad, pangako, na parang madali kong masabi kung ano yung meaning. Pero this one is a bit personal because like when I said movie star sa title, it's actually like about a movie star. Because like I have
Mm-hmm.
a lyric there na sa chorus na parang I just wanna be your favorite movie scene. I just wanna be your favorite kind of kiss. Kasi basically like right now I'm in love with a movie star. So parang like I wanna be your favorite kind of kiss. Because it's inevitable that she's gonna kiss someone else. Parang ganun. So it's a song is about that. So
Okay, for those who don't know, can you like refresh everyone's memories? Like who is this movie star that you are in love with? I
oh
believe you're out. I mean, it's
yeah,
all
we're
over
out naman. So
YouTube.
it's okay
Yes.
to name drop. She's Claire Ruiz Hartel. So she's
There.
a star
Very
magic
beautiful
artist.
movie star and talented as well. They actually have videos on Nef Medina's YouTube account. They sing
Mhm.
together. I think she also streams on Kumu, right?
Yeah, she does. She does. We
Yes.
actually met
Okay.
there. So
Really?
yeah, fun fact. We
Oh,
met there.
wow. Okay, what a love story then. I hope you also get
Mhm.
to do a song about that. But thank you so much for
Thank you.
updating us on your life, on your careers, your latest songs, your upcoming projects as well. Thank you so much. I hope we get to see you in person real soon. And Susan, I hope you get to fly here to the Philippines and record with Joe. And we hope we get to do live shows soon. But until then, to everyone watching, please do stream Two Lonely People by Susan Wong and JoeVince, and also Maybe Don't by Chlara and Nef Medina. Thank you so much for joining us, Susan, Joe, Nef, and Clara. Once again, I'm VJ IE for this MYXclusive interview. Bye!